The controversy raging around a pro football player who killed a man while driving drunk. Cleveland Browns wide receiver Donte Stallworth got just 30 days in jail and could be out in time to play in the NFL next season. It's a sentence that has shocked many. Here's ABC's Sharon Alfonsi.
Wide open and the quick hit to Donte Stallworth.
On the field, Donte Stallworth is known for his extraordinary hands. But now it's his extraordinary sentence after a deadly drunk driving accident that's making headlines. Mario Reyes had been working the night shift at a construction site and was apparently crossing the street to catch a bus when Stallworth, who had been partying in Miami, struck and killed him. Stallworth pled guilty to DUI manslaughter.
Though I cannot bring back Mr. Reyes or ease his family's pain, I can and will honor his memory.
Stallworth faced up to 15 years in jail. The average sentence in Florida for a similar charge is about 10 years. Stallworth got just 30 days. Why? He reached a confidential financial settlement with the Reyes family. Prosecutors say that and his behavior after the accident led them to push for leniency.
He atoned and was remorseful for taking their loved one. He cooperated with the police. I think it meant a lot to the family.
Leaving critics to wonder if Stallworth's wealth bought him a lighter sentence.
If you cannot afford to settle a civil case and help out the family that you've damaged, then you're going to get a longer sentence. That's unfortunate, but it's a fact of life.
But other NFL stars haven't enjoyed the same leniency. Michael Vick served 19 months in federal prison for bankrolling a dogfighting operation.
There was an outrage over what Vick was doing with the dogs, whereas with Stallworth, the family was supporting him, but this was not an intentional kind of an act.
Still, some sports fans can't believe it.
I think it's ridiculous.
I mean, the message is you can get away with murder.
For Good Morning America, Sharon Alfonsi, ABC News, New York.
One of the terms of Stallworth's plea deal is that he must make a $2,500 donation to Mothers Against Drunk Driving MAD. But the organization says they do not want his money. And here to tell us why, MAD's national president, Laura Dean Mooney. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Okay.
Why do you not want to take the donation from Donte Stallworth?
Well, if we took the settlement, we would be a party to the settlement, and we simply don't agree with the sentence and therefore the settlement. Drunk driving is a serious, serious crime. In this case, Mr. Stallworth killed someone, and we believe that taking the money would not set the right message to the community and to the nation, indeed.
Well, the Miami-Dade prosecutor issued a statement, and they said, in part, that they took his history of community service, his lack of prior convictions, and cooperation with law enforcement into consideration. He is under house arrest for 2 years and then probation for additional 8 years. His driver's license has been suspended for a lifetime. What do you want? What does your organization feel is justice?
Well, we believe that 30 days jail time is simply not enough time. He took a man's life. He was driving at a 0.12 blood alcohol concentration. And if we send a message to the community and the nation that it's okay to kill people in drunk driving crashes, which are 100% preventable, then what are we saying? We want to see the punishment fit the crime. And we certainly hope that the NFL will take steps to make sure that they're taking punishment as well into consideration.
And they are taking it under review. They're not certain yet what he will face, if anything. Right. And there was an ESPN poll, and 64% of those who responded, who are Browns fans, 64% said that cheering for Donte Stallworth this season, that they would feel uncomfortable doing that, 64%. So what do you want to see from the NFL?
Well, we, of course, have been talking with the NFL, and we hope that they'll do the right thing and simply not give Mr. Stallworth a slap on the wrist. As I mentioned, a person died, a person that was completely innocent, doing nothing wrong. So putting him back on the field would probably send the wrong message to his fans and to the rest of the NFL players who have chosen to make bad decisions and drink and drive as well.
I know you're not just wanting to see a message sent to Donte Stallworth. I mean, sure. He has shown remorse. He has made a settlement with the family. The family was willing to settle for some reason, and it was the prosecutor who made this deal. So it's not just Donte Stallworth, but everyone involved that you would like to see maybe take a different stance and look at this maybe a little bit differently?
Well, absolutely. We want to reiterate the fact that drunk driving is a violent crime. It's a serious crime. Florida is not the only state that has what we call a catch and release program. You give someone a slap on the wrist for a DUI. and in this case, a light sentence for a manslaughter charge. So we need to remind the public, if you're going to drink and drive, you need to plan ahead and make a great choice so that innocent people don't end up dying. We also believe that those who commit DUI and are charged and convicted should get an alcohol ignition interlock device on their car. In his case, he's revoked for life from driving. Hopefully he will never get his license back. But if he did, we would have to see that he had an ignition interlock on his car, so he proved that he could not drive drunk ever again.
I know you're going to be following this in other cases.
Absolutely.
Laura, thank you so much and for the work that
Pleasure.
everyone does at MAD. We appreciate it.